Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and here we are today again back to my girl Spider-Gwen. And today I'm gonna compare here, it used to be rank 8 but now she's rank 13, and I'm going to compare here output with a mighty energy CTP against brilliant raids on PvE game modes like ABX and World Boss Legend. For World Boss Legend I have some videos from KANG 34, which is the highest stage I can compete with here, with the brilliant raids and with the CTP of energy, mighty CTP of energy and the brilliant raids as I told you already, and GWEN stage 39, both with GWEN and the same runs. ABX, World Boss Legend, here we are. We're going through the different the different rotations I'm gonna use. I'm gonna show you the difference between using here with an energy and using here with a CTP of raids. The CTP of raids I am using through all these runs. It's the one that I used to have on here and the one I recently unequipped just today basically. I would suggest you to take advantage of the unequipping event that is going on, that costs you less than normal. For brilliant use raids is brutal, it's 750. And the point here with the rotation, I'm not gonna show you inside the previous skill. I'm gonna just tell you here, it's that with a CTP of raids you're gonna go and drop a lot of skills during this rotation. So that's why you do, basically, you know what, I'm going into the preview skill. So with a mighty rage or brilliant rage, you want to do as more skills as you can to charge these CTPs, you know, to charge the bar that there is below your bar there. So you want to do something like 3 cancel 4 cancel into 2, and after 5th skill until the GWEN drops this huge rock, you're doing 2 cancel 1, and after you're doing your awaken skill 3 4 2 5. And as in between you're pressing your tier 4, of course. So you have to do a really spammy rotation: 3 cancel 4 cancel 2 cancel 5 1 2 awaken, 3 cancel 4 cancel 2 cancel 5 every single time. And when you have your awaken skill ready, you're starting with it. And for awaken skill I'm letting a bit delay, just for Spider-Woman starts to do her things with the rockets and stuff there. So if you have a raids, you don't want to spare your hits, you know, and risking engaging your CTP of raids. So with CTP of raids I'm doing something like 3 cancel 4 delay cancel into 5th skill, letting the 5th skill place until the end, 2 1 6, letting the 6 3 cancel 4 delay cancel into 5. So the point is that with your CTP of energy you can run around also to charge it. So you're charging in first, 3 cancel 4 delay cancel into 5, and after have some damage from your second skill, first skill, awaken skill, and again the same rotation because the proc of energy has already resetted. With raids you want to start with doing spam on your 4th skill, you want to let your second skill engaging your raids, and after you want all the damage be in your 5th skill and have your mighty raids up already. So yes, I speak a lot, so yeah, let's go into the action. But yes, before we go into the action, I want to remind you our Discord server, that you can come here, participate, get yourself some tokens, get yourself some coupons at every second Sunday. Of course, there is always people here that you can help or ask for help. There is GBR carry room that you can come here and ask for help or carry yourself. Also, there is a chat here for Mythic Rifts daily, this channel specific, you know, we are pinging others for rifts, they're opening Mythic. As you can see, every day there are multiple people flexing their rewards on the screenshot, and also there are bots here that you can come and see who is the best hero for every single day. We haven't actually updated these bots, but yes, you know, you can come here, speak yourself with others, get some friends, get some help from MFF, and talk daily about the game we all love. So yeah, let's go into the ABX action to compare these two CTPs. So let's go now into Brilliant Raids, Spider-Gwen tier 4 to see how she is performing. I'm using Iron Man as a striker because he's the best to use basically for the burn season. She has no burn on her kit, and that's what makes her losing a lot of damage. If you have played with Spider-Gwen on Paralyzed season, you have noticed that the damage she's doing, it's like 500,000 to 1 million more. At this season she has a weakness because of the burn effect, and also she's not able to skip cancelling the roar as Luna is. If you play with Luna, you can do straight at level 80 and a mighty raids 13 millions and more. I did it yesterday on my live stream. That's what makes me 100% sure that I want to unequip from Gwen the Brilliant Raids and try the energy. So I made a video on that also because I spent 750 crystals to unequip the one. So yeah, here as you can see, I'm also missing the roar at the start. So I was thinking about, you know, it's a shield that I have to go through, and other than shield, there is also a buff the boss is getting with extra defense or dodge, I'm not sure, but the point is to see the general output, you know, she's doing, and how I'm utilizing her rotation. Here it's the time for Awaken. I'm waiting for the Awaken, 4th skill, 2nd skill, and after the 2nd skill, when my raid is up, I'm going into my 5th skill. I also cancelled my 5th skill on this specific try, but yes. The normal rotation, as you see, it's 3, cancel 4, cancel 2, letting the 2 play until the end, and after going into your 5th skill. Here I did drop my tier 4 with Iron Man, that's why the roar is getting cancelled. And the really weird thing, basically the hard thing to do, is to synchronize your Iron Man, do the fire effect while the boss is doing the roar. When you have your Iron Man, you want to use his tier 4, his striking ability, your tier 4 actually, before the beast starts the roaring. If you do it after, you're losing it. You can't do the burn effect. You need to start the moment beast jumps, you need to start pressing your tier 4, or else you're losing it. Here I messed up my rotation again, and I did that just to go through the tier 4 faster, because as you can see, I was really close. Look at this. I press my tier 4 and the burn effect comes now. So it's like 3 seconds delay on your Iron Man to do the burn effect, so it's kind of tricky. But you can see, with the Brilliant Raids, I'm able to spam a lot of the skills. I'm losing the rotation, and there's no big deal. You can't do that with your energy. With your energy, you need to play specific, but the reward you get as you're playing, you know, if you play perfect with an energy, I feel like the damage you get is more than the damage you get if you play perfect with the Brilliant Raids, basically. Here you can see I did 11.19 with the Brilliant Raids, and with my Gwen being full of Odin's Blessing. Let's see how she's performing with a CTP that's supposed to be worst for ABX, an energy, a mighty energy, of course. It's not a brilliant like it's a Brilliant Raids, but it's really interesting to see her performance. To be honest, I was sleeping also on using energy for ABX. Here you can see it's my CTP of energy run. I'm starting without pressing the 2nd skill, and I'm doing my 2nd skill right after. When you have your tier 4, you want to do it in between your 4th skill and your 5th skill most of the times. As you can see here, I'm using different rotation. There is no 2nd skill, there is no 1st skill. I'm doing my 2nd skill only after I have done my proc on my 5th skill right now. Look at this. I'm landing this rock, and after I'm doing the 2nd skill. Again there, proccing on the 5th skill. It's really nice and smooth, and to be honest, the damage is not bad at all. I mean, there is a dude in my Discord, he's a moderator on my YouTube channel, that he mentioned it on my live stream that he was doing 11.5 on the previous season, which was the Paralyzed season, with his Gwen using a CTP of energy, and I was like, what? Because the previous season I was struggling to do 13 million with my Brilliant Raids, Gwen, and with Thor, you know. The point is that if you use Iron Man to do the burn effect, you're losing the striking ability of Thor. And because Thor adds a lot as a striker alone, you know, if you use Thor as a striker, you get like 500,000 on your ABX output. But Thors need to be really good build and also tier 4. If he's not doing a lot. The best striker to use basically it's Black Widow as a tier 4 for ABX specific, because Black Widow is adding an ignore defense buff to your to the Beast, so Beast takes more damage from you and your skills. But after Black Widow tier 4, which is someone I'm missing, Thor is the very next best for ABX. So you're losing damage using Gwen for specific days because she's not good on non-canceling the roar. The damage she has cannot break this shield here really easy, so you're losing damage through that on the second roar and the third roar. But generally speaking, she's good, but she's good also with an energy. And I'm using a mighty energy against a brilliant energy, a brilliant rage basically. So yeah, most people don't have a brilliant rage, but most people has a mighty energy or an energy or a simple proc, because a simple proc is a CTP of energy without the chain hit damage. And from between, you know, a CTP, a mighty CTP of energy and a mighty CTP of destruction, I feel like Gwen can take advantage more from energy, because she's missing at all on her kit chain hit damage, and chain hit damage helps her through the damage she needs to do for World Boss Legend, helps her through a lot of issue she has basically. But you can see the damage is really basically it's actually the same. Yeah, it's 11.2 with a mighty energy, when in the same time I did 11.19, so 11.2 again with a brilliant rage. Of course with brilliant rage, because you have to press more skills, you have to do more through your rotation. I F up a lot the rotation before, so for sure I'm lacking like 500,000, perhaps 1 million. But still, having a character with an energy, using it for World Boss Legend and being able to pull out 11 with an energy or a proc or a mighty energy on ABX is really impressive. So let's go into Jean Grey before we go into the last Kang. We're going on a brilliant raid Jean Grey showcase now. And Jean Grey sometimes is so annoying, she's so annoying. You can see here, I'm starting my rotation just to enable my mighty raids and enable my raids proc. So you saw me there going, drop some skills, getting my mighty raids ready, and I waste my rotation in the start because she do the purple thing. But the point is that with brilliant raids, because you need to do more skills and you need to play more aggressively to have the maximum out of your brilliant raids, it's really easy to do a mistake here and die through the purple attacks, because most of these purple attacks makes you die. Here I avoid one purple attack using my co-op skill. Your co-op skill can save your life sometimes, gives you invisibility for 1 second basically every time. So if you're seeing that you can't really avoid any purple attack, you should drop a co-op skill there to save your day and go through World Boss Legend easier. Here is the purple attack again. I'm starting with all the other skills to enable my brilliant raids, and after I have to run again. I think here I push here into the next phase. So you can see, took me like 1 minute and 10 seconds to pass through this phase and go into the second part of the fight, which is after 13 bar until 13, from 30 bar until 13 bar basically. 30 and 13, okay. Looks like the same, the numbers, obviously, in English, yeah. And here we are getting some damage done, and 3 minutes and 30 seconds left into the stage. So I'm in a really good position here. I can pass through the stage time-wise, 100%. I'm ready to get into the phase, into the danger room that she's trying to murder you through your mind. And Professor X is trying to help here. Yeah, Jean, don't let your power control you. I'm Charles, remember me? No, I'm Dark Phoenix. Yeah, she's trying to Dark Phoenix me too. Avoiding is something that I always do with my supports, because it's really easy to die missing a button, you know. Okay, here, as you can see, I'm doing my normal rotation, and after starting my awaken, you want to do that every single time, because if you waste time in the start waiting for the delay cancel or your awaken skill, you're out of your mind, you know. You prefer using a normal rotation, enable your raids, and be ready again for the next rotation and having your awaken skill up, than going there and start with your awaken skill. There I didn't avoid some purple attacks, almost died, but I did avoid dying there. Here I tried to do some cheeky damage and heal myself through my third skill, but I knew I'm going to die, so I swapped. It's really dangerous here, staying inside this. There is my Thor that can do one shot sometimes there. Here I'm losing some time, 100%. I could do that faster here. But yes, you can see she wasn't giving me a break. She was trying to murder me all over the place. And I went into the danger room again, because I get some hits here and there previously. So yeah, this is not so interesting. So let's pass through the danger room thing here. And you can see I end up being with 1 minute left at the 7 last bars, which is quite cool. 1 minute left here, 5 bars left, and after this I think, yeah, here I get one-shotted, I think, from this purple attack. But let me see, it's not this, it's this. Yeah, this should kill me. But you can see 52 seconds left, 4 bars left. It's one of the hardest stages I have unlocked for Jean Grey, so it's hard for me. I was progressing too when I was using the Brilliant Raids. But you can see 52 seconds left, 4 minutes left. Let's go through the Mighty Energy. Here you can see my playstyle is way safer. I want to be sure that I have ready my Mighty Energy, because with Mighty Energy you need to walk around to charge it, you know. The difference between, the basic difference between Mighty Energy and Mighty Raids is that with the one skill, with one CTP, you wanna walk around, charge it, and do hit, you know, your proc, do perfect rotation every single time. That's what with Mighty Energy. With Brilliant Raids, as more you build the Brilliant Raids, as more damage you're pushing. So the more skills you use, the more damage you're producing with Brilliant Raids. And Gwen doesn't really fit that way, because she's really sensitive and she can get one-shotted easily by Jean Grey and the Dark Phoenix here. As you can see, before I was like 1 minute and 10 seconds when I was into the next phase. But here I have done it faster with the Mighty Energy. I have done like 15 seconds faster. Okay, so let's go into the next phase here with 1 minute left. So it's like 10 to 15 seconds difference. It's not huge difference, but still, you know, the one's Brilliant Raid, the other it's Mighty Energy. Here you can see the rotations are way more clear. I'm doing what it's to do, what it's to happen, and after I'm running around. And here I'm charging my Mighty Energy because it counts. Having the proc of Mighty Energy counts for World Boss Legend 100%, but for ABX doesn't really adds a lot. Even if you use your Mighty Energy for ABX, charging the Mighty Energy or not, is not gonna add a lot for your ABX. Here I pass through this danger room again because it's really annoying, and yes. And you can see here I have 3 minutes left and 22 bars. Let's fast forward that and let's go into the last phase. Basically, let's see how I managed to, yeah, I managed to avoid everything again. 2 minutes left here and she has like 12 bars. And I'm in the half of her damage done, so I missed an awaken there. I should awaken and save myself. Here she's trying to murder me again, And doing your first skill and your second skill helps you reposition yourself and avoid some damage. Here, basically, in this run, actually, I did clear it, stage 39, which is the first time I'm clearing stage 39. But I was on training mode. I wasn't able to do it because it was late and the dailies was almost done. But you can see, you can run around, avoid everything, and go full on here, mighty energy. With raids, you can't really do that because you want to build the brilliant and mighty raids every single time. So here I was kind of unlucky. I get into the room again, the danger room, but you can see I had like 4 bars left on 1 minute and 15 seconds. Basically on 1 minute and 20 seconds. Yeah, 1 minute and 20 seconds, and I had like 5 bars left. So mighty raids for sure is better for Jean Grey. You know, Jean Grey and Kang, people believe that raids is the best. Most of the times people suggest you to go with the raids because the fight is really hard and you can't go through mighty energy. But yes, as it seems, mighty energy works really nice for Gwen every single time. And let's go a bit faster here on my Kang run. For Kang now I'm stage 35 and stage 34 where I'm completing here. It's the progress also. I think it's the first time I did complete the stage against Kang the Conqueror, because you have to, again, you know, be specific on the way you're gonna avoid all of your skills or else you're dead. It's way easier using an energy in my opinion. And let's fast forward into the fight to show you here how fast I managed to go through these phases. 2 minutes and 10 seconds for the last phase here. It's the phase before the 8th bar. The 8th bar, it's the bar that the boss goes into the middle and you need to fast forward DPS him really fast. Here I was almost dead, but I did press my co-op skill to avoid getting death from the purple attacks he was doing. And a lot of damage again here with my brilliant raids. But you can see, because you are forced to use a lot of skills, staying alive seems like a hard thing to do. And yes, I managed to stay alive here. 1 minute and 40 seconds until the here I was dodgy. I did dodge. 8 bars should be around in the corner. No, look at this, a full rotation with awaken skill. I was off my raids proc basically, but look at this, 1 minute and 20 seconds to go into the 8th bar. I had my awaken skill going on and I was waiting for it. I did my 5th skill, and after I was waiting for the awaken drops, and yes, here we are. 50 seconds, 54 seconds for stage 34, and as you can see, yes, it was also my first clear, this one, I think. Yes, I went through the last one. Basically, yes, it's for the first time I'm going through 34 here. And right after, I do swap the CTP and I try here with a mighty energy. You can see the damage of energy feels really nice, 3 to 4 bars without your awaken skill, but with your mighty energy proc. And here you can see, after with awaken skill, the damage skyrockets. I did like 6 bars, basically 2 more. But for Kang, stage 34, it's quite impressive. You know, there's not a lot of characters that can do actually this kind of damage, and even at tier 4. Here we are at bar 45. I'm gonna fast forward these phases. I was luckier here. I took this one, which is easier than the previous stage. This is the blast or apocalypse, basically cable or apocalypse stage. I can't really remember. The other I was before was Wanda, but yeah, every single time it's a different one. You can't really play over and over to go through that. But let's fast forward here again until the end. And we are here at the 9th bar again. You can see it's so smooth using an energy, bro. It's really smooth. I really enjoy it, and I was I was doing a mistake using, doing tier 4 Gwen when I was reporting that this is a trap, you need to avoid. I did fall myself into the trap. I did say myself, I'm gonna keep the Brilliant Rage on Gwen, I'm gonna do that. I have no problem having Luna into the game and outperforming my tier 4 with a tier 3. But yes, after the last live stream I did last night, I was like, you know what? Why I'm doing that? Why I'm going to keep my Gwen with a Brilliant Rage? So I took the shot, I unequip, and I'm completely fine with that. Yes, I suck on that, I suck it, I took it and say, you know what? There is no doubt that Luna Snow is the best for ABX and ABL. Yesterday on a live stream, as I told you in the start, I did 13.5 with my Luna at level 80. And I was able to do without cancelling the roar at all. And I was only to do able 12 million with my Gwen. I was doing 12 with Gwen, tier 4 max build, and Luna semi build, mighty raids, no cancelling, 13.4. So there's no reason for me having another character for these ABX days. That's why I did unequip. I did unequip from Gamora and from Spider-Gwen. From Spider-Gwen I took the Brilliant Raids and keep it in my inventory, and I did unequip from Gamora. In my live stream I figured out that Luna is doing way more than Gamora also for me at level 80. So what's the point having Gwen for ABX when I can have Luna at level 80 and do more damage? So I went into an energy. I'm totally fine with that. I suggest people do that too if they have Luna. If not, Brilliant Rage, as you can see, it's almost similar with an energy for World Boss Legend. Perhaps I would prefer playing with an energy, and that's why I swap it. But for ABX, the damage is really similar. Whatever you have, you can go through, drop it into Spider-Gwen, Mighty Destruction, Mighty Energy, Mighty Raids, Normal Raids, whatever, and she can perform like that. She can perform for World Boss Legend, she can perform for ABX, and of course for ABL, the only good out of all three, it's Raids. But that's another conversation that I wasn't able to figure out through this video, but it's already long enough. It's 27 minutes out of Gwen, and some extra Gwen. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, you know the drill. Smash the like button, subscribe down to the channel, and let me know how your Gwen looks like and what you are planning on here in the future or not. Of course, there are the Luna fanboys that they went crazy on Luna, and congrats for waiting. You get the Luna you were waiting. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces.